guys, welcome to our Jeopardy video. This is going to be the 8th one.
From the Sony Pictures Studio, this is Jeopardy!
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you. We've got some really interesting first-round categories for you today. Let's take a look. It's your dime. Capital quote. Religion. Crossword clues are ends in double E. And last of all, abbreviated writer's first name. Player one, you start us off.
Password Chris R for 200.
Take a break. 4 letters.
What's rest?
Very good. You pick again.
Password Chris R for 400.
Soldier's wake-up call. 8 letters.
Roll call. I'm going to say roll call.
Regrettably, no. Nobody? Here's what we were looking for.
Refill. Password Chris R for 600.
Great Pharaoh. 6 letters.
Is that record?
Take a look. Here's the right
Premise.
response.
Password Chris R for 800.
Meeting between lovers or spacecraft. 10 letters.
What is rendezvous?
Yes. Player two, it's your turn.
Abbreviated writers' first names for 200.
Herbert George.
Who is H.G. Wells? Correct. Player three, it's your turn.
Abbreviated writers' first names.
For 400.
Pelham Grenville.
What we were looking for was this. Player three, you're still in control of the board.
Capital quotes.
For 200.
Mark Twain called this U.S. city that grand old benevolent national asylum for the helpless.
What is Washington?
Right.
Capital quotes.
For 400.
It was Lord Byron who wrote, "When falls the Colosseum, this Italian city shall fall."
I'm going to say Paris.
What is Rome?
Right. Pick again.
Yeah, okay.
Capital quotes.
For 600.
In his poem, Hellas, Shelley wrote, "Let there be light, said liberty, and this Greek city arose."
Is it New York?
What is Athens?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
Player three, you're still in control of the board.
Capital quotes.
For 800.
Field Marshal Montgomery said, "Rule 1 on page 1 of the Book of War is, do not march on this Russian city."
What we were looking for was this.
Count.
Player 3, you're still in control of the board.
Capital quotes for a grand.
A famous landmark is seen here in this British city once described as a nation, not a city.
Here's the clue.
London. Oh, what's that?
What is London?
I
Precisely.
sure was
Again.
in London.
Abbreviated writers' first names.
For 600.
Alan Alexander,
Who is A.A. Mills?
Very good. Player 2, you choose.
It's your dime for 200.
this man, who died in 1945, is immortalized on the coin.
This is the correct question.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Religion for 200.
This Norse god, known for his great strength, was a protector of peasants and farmers.
Who is Thor?
Yes. Okay, player 3.
Religion for 400.
Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up this man.
Who was Jonah?
Very good. You pick again.
Religion for 600, Alex.
6 days before Passover, Jesus had supper with this man, whom he had raised from the dead.
This is the correct question.
Yes,
Player 3, you're still in control of the board.
Religion for 800.
In the book of Luke, this angel announces the births of both John the Baptist and Jesus Christ.
Great news.
Who is Gabriel? That's correct. Religion for a grand.
The name of this Japanese religion means the way of the gods.
What is Shinto?
Very good. Your choice, player 2.
Abbreviated writers' first names for 800.
Clive Staples.
This is the correct question.
C.S. Lewis.
Player 2, you're still in control of the board.
I'd like ends in EE for 200.
Degania, the first Jewish kibbutz in Palestine, was founded near this sea's shores in 1909.
What is the Sea of Galilee?
Yes.
Ends in EE for 400.
The two swords used in women's fencing are the foil and this.
What is the épée?
Correct. Pick again.
Ends in EE for 600.
The woman seen here and W.C. Fields starred in this classic little 1940 film.
Okay, here's the clue.
I always did like a man in a uniform, like one Fitzhugh Durand.
Here's what we were looking for.
I love Jeopardy.
You're still in control of the board, player 2.
Ends in EE for 800.
Tenskwatawa, Tecumseh's brother, was this Indian tribe's prophet.
What is the Shawnee?
That's it. Player 3, your turn.
Ends in EE for a grand.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player 3, could we have your wager now? Here's the clue.
This Massachusetts town was the birthplace of John Adams and John Hancock.
What is Big Tree? No, too bad. What we were looking for was this.
Grant Tree.
Abbreviated writers' first names for 1,000.
Howard Phillips.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
H.P. Lovecraft.
It's your dime for 400.
The word dime comes from a Latin word for this number.
This is what we wanted.
10. Oh my. Dime rings 10 cents.
It's your dime for 600.
The Edge has 118 reeds, one fewer than this current coin.
What is the quarter?
Correct. Player 2, your turn.
It's your dime for 800.
8.33% of the dime is this metal. The rest is copper.
What is nickel?
Correct.
Let's try It's Your Dime for 1,000.
The branches on the back are from an olive tree, and this other one whose name also begins with an O.
Olive.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
An oak tree.
Now, to complete this round, harpoon, 9 letters.
Here's what we were looking for.
Ride share.
Okay, that's all for the Jeopardy round. Now we'll take a look at the scores.
Minus
We'll
200.
do better next round, player 1.
Yeah, hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round.
U.S. rivers.
U.S. rivers,
Could be okay with that. Food stuff.
food stuff.
Who
Who played them on TV?
By the book.
By the book. Notice the quotation marks. Literary hodgepodge. And our final category,
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney. All right, let's get things underway, player 1.
You know what? Let's do. Let's do U.S. rivers for 400.
The Sacramento River rises near Mount Shasta and empties into the Pacific at this colorful gate.
Here's what we were looking for.
The Golden Gate. Food stuff for 400.
This hot dog condiment is basically chopped sweet peppers.
Chopped sweet pickles.
Nobody?
What is relish?
That's correct. All right, player 3, what'll it be?
Food stuff for 800.
Chicken chunks and chopped veggies in a rich sauce topped with a pastry crust are baked in this pot.
Chopped veggies.
What we were looking for was
A
this.
chicken pot pie.
Who played him on TV for 400?
Keith Partridge.
Who is David Cassidy?
Yes. Your choice, player 2.
Who played him on TV for 800?
Stuart McMillan.
Who is Rock Hudson?
Right.
Who played him on TV for 1,200?
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player 2, your wager, please.
2,200.
Okay, here's the clue.
Larry Sanders.
Larry Sanders.
Who is Gary Shandling?
Right, pick again.
Who played him on TV for 1,600?
Charlie Salinger.
What we were looking for was this.
Matthew Fox.
Who played him on TV for 2,000?
Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable.
Who is Bill Cosby?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's go with By the Book for 400.
Book that requires a balancing act every month.
A checking book?
What is a checkbook? Yes.
I should have thought from that.
Okay, player 3.
By the Book for 800.
In a 1958 hit record, the Monotones asked, "Tell me, tell me, tell me, oh, who wrote this?"
This is what we
The
wanted.
Book of Love.
By the Book for 1,200.
Steve McGarrett's command to Danny Williams at the end of a Hawaii Five-0 episode.
Twelve a book?
Here's what we were looking for.
Book 'em down.
Food stuff for 1,200.
Part of a British breakfast, this jam is made from bitter Seville oranges, including the rind.
What is marmalade?
That's it. Player 2, your turn.
Literary hodgepodge for 400.
Ellen Glasgow set a trilogy of novels in his Virginia capital, fictionalizing it as Queenborough.
This is the correct question.
Richmond.
Walt Disney for 400.
It's the tidal mode of transportation for 1928's Willie.
What is a steamboat?
Right, pick again.
Let's try Walt Disney for 800.
It's the first name of either of the two rescuers.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Dick. Bangkok.
You're still in control of the board, player 2.
Walt Disney for 1,200.
King Louie is the scatting leader of the monkeys in this 1967 animated book.
What's that jumble book?
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Player 1,
Now
what'll it be
I'll be
now?
negative. So let's do first off for 1,600.
The French have Catherine de' Medici to thank for introducing the sprouting Italian veggie to them.
What is broccoli?
Correct. All right, player 3, what'll it be?
Food stuff for 2,000.
It may be Greek to you, but it's minced lamb meat served in a pita and topped with a cucumber yogurt sauce.
What is souvlaki?
Exactly. Player 2, your turn.
Walt Disney for 1600.
Before Mickey, one of Walt's successful creations was this lucky rabbit.
I forgot. I don't know who did it anyway.
What we were looking for was this.
Oswald.
Player 2, you're still in control of the board.
Walt Disney for 2000.
If we're heading through the black hole, it's with this Austrian-born actor who played evil Dr. Reinhardt.
This is the correct question.
Maximilian Show.
U.S. rivers for 800.
This river forms the border between Arizona and California.
Is it the Pacific, South Pacific?
Take a look. Here's
The
the right
Colorado
response.
River. Look right down
Player 2, you're still up.
Literary hodgepodge for 800.
Author who wrote, what was it that so unnerved me in the contemplation of the House of Usher?
Here's what we were looking for.
there. Edgar Allan Poe.
Player 2, you're still in control of the board.
U.S. rivers for 1,200.
A New Mexico national monument preserves cliff dwellings near this monstrous river.
Anyone? This is what we wanted.
A killer. Kill.
You're still in control of the board, Player 2.
Literary hodgepodge for 1,200.
Mr. Pecksniff and his Martin Chuzzlewit was such a hypocrite that pecksniffery became a synonym for hypocrisy.
Who was Charles Dickens?
Correct. Okay, Player 3.
By the book for 1600.
In 1962, he led the MGs to a top 10 hit with Green Onions.
Who is Booker T. Jones?
That's right. Your choice, Player 2.
By the book for 2,000.
This ancient Egyptian collection was literally the chapters of coming forth by day.
Take a look. Here's the
The
right
Book of the
response.
Dead. Responded to has copy of the U.S.
U.S. rivers for 1,600.
There.
It flows from Pittsburgh to Cairo, Illinois, where it empties into the Mississippi River.
That it? Anyone? This is what we wanted.
The Ohio River. Actually.
Literary hodgepodge for 1,600.
This Brave New World author's Ilis in Gaza features a man named Beavis, but no butthead.
What we were looking for was this.
Adios, Huxley. The
Player 2, you're still up.
U.S. rivers for 2,000.
This chief tributary of the Columbia River is navigable inland to Lewiston, Idaho.
What is the Snake River?
Correct.
Yep, I could be
And in
in
this
the...
round, our final answer,
Okay.
the Daily Double. Player 3, could we have your wager?
5,000.
Here's the clue.
She wrote Fear of Flying.
Who is Erica Young?
That's right.
Yep, there is a possibility I could
That's the
get
end of the
third
double
place.
Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores, shall
But
we?
we'll see in Final Jeopardy. If I get a good category.
Still in the game, player one.
5,000. At least I made out the 200 negative. Yep, player C is at 15,195 C.
That time, folks, Final Jeopardy. We're going to take a look at the category, then we'll give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Latinas.
Latina. Go ahead, make your wager.
Oh no. How about just nothing?
Here's the clue. Good luck.
You're on the money if you know Ronald Reagan appointed Catherine D. Ortega to this post.
And I'll show what's going on.
Let's see if you got the right question. Your question, player one, was?
Treasure?
Right you are. And how much did you wager?
Nothing.
Player two, what was your question?
There, Tom.
Ooh, let's see what that will cost you. Sometimes you get a tough one.
Yeah, tough one.
Player three, you said...
Oh, wait, it just... The supervisor of the U.S.
Sorry,
Met.
no. What did that cost you?
Oh, I'm in second
Ouch.
place. So I would continue still. But if I do get third place, that meant I'm
Look
gonna...
at those scores. All of our players should be commended. Congratulations to our winner, Player 2. See you again for another game of Jeopardy. Goodbye.